Hello and good morning, my name's Joe and we're at JBW Construction. I'm just rushing around a little bit, just got the digger on, picked her up now, going to the West Park job. Today is a good day because the team is back together. Raven is already in. Let's have a good week. Lots going on, but yeah, let's get to the job. I've set the lads off on the job, dropped the digger off. Aaron's just greasing it up now. Just got the dumper on. Gonna go Travis Perkins, grab some underground drainage and get up to the job. Gonna be a good day this. What do you reckon? So, I'm with the lads now. It's getting on a bit. It's dinner time-ish now. Ready for a full grab. I've ordered that. But I've asked them to bring a full load of Type 1 MOT as well, so we can start covering this area back up. But yeah, this is the job we're on. Obviously if you watch the videos you'll have seen last time we were on it. But we have this drain that we put in, which is around this patio. You can see it down there. We've got more pipe, so we're going to run this now. We've just made a plan of where we're running it to. So it's going to come round here, across up there. That's where the natural spring's coming up, so we're managing that. But we're going to tee off to here for a channel drain, and we're going to tee to that corner over there, or like anywhere in front of the pond. I'm not bothered. But yeah, that's the plan. And then I'll show you this. We've got this bit here which all needs a scraping as best we can. So yeah. So it's like 1:30ish. That's where we started this morning. Obviously we've dug that out. Got this drain now.
Twist, Charlie.
Boys are just trying to put it in, watching Charlie struggle. It's like being an ice ring though with the mud. Go on Charlie boy. Big push now mate. Go on there boy.
Bottom don't want to have it.
That's it. Go on, you need to pull your end up. Right then, she's in. It's been a messy bit of work this. But nothing for the boys obviously. That is going to connect onto a channel drain. It's going to go around there. This is going to be a channel drain in front of the pond. We had someone comment the other day saying they want to see more of the pond, but I am sorry, this is going to be not touched for a while, just because it is what it is. Now that is the natural spring. We're going to do a detail here, but this is coming up for the channel drain, and then that pipe there, I'm going to put something on the end of it, like a vapor barrier, but with like a bird cage on, so no stones or anything can get down it. And basically we're going to put one size stone in that area, you know, like 20mm stone or something, so as that water comes up it'll make its way in, just protecting our patio as much as we can. But that is all happy days. We're just going to get a bit more pipe bedding under it now and get it filled in. You buzzing Charlie boy?
Yeah, just got back from holiday yesterday.
Where did you go?
Tenerife.
Tell everyone where you've been in Tenerife.
Costa Adeje.
Yeah.
5-star hotel.
Nice.
Mint.
Nice.
On the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you went swimming park as well?
Oh yeah, Siam Park.
Siam Park.
Biggest water park in the world.
Biggest water park in the world?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I loved it.
Good lad.
And now I'm back here in the trench.
Yeah. Tell everyone what you did this morning with your boot. Your clean boots.
Oh, yeah. So, literally first 15 minutes of being here. See where that hole is there? That was filled up. Joe goes, oh, just clear that area, I've got to dig it. I step in it. I didn't have my riggers on, it was just normal boots. I step in and it must have sunk, like it was so close to the top of my boot. Literally first 10 minutes of the day, ruined.
Yeah. Right then, let's get this filled back in. It's not the best thing to show you, but basically we've infilled a load of this. You can just see a bit of the pipe work up there. That's certainly doing its job now. We've dug around that corner as well, I'll show you. The reason why, so that's not a decent dig, but the reason why this was a bit all over, just because it was wet. Tracks had run through it, sloppy mud, and you just kept flicking it out. Now it's quite deep here, but as soon as I get some stone in, that will be laughing. And we've just got this area here to dig tomorrow. Get some of this out. Probably take it from here round to that corner there. Get all this dug nice, and then hopefully the MOT comes in the grab. But yeah, that's it for Monday. Bye for now. Good morning, it's Tuesday. It's just me and Charlie. We're on the job now. The pipe's working a dream. This is just where the ground's a bit lower, but that's working well overnight. Charlie boy's just going to dig around there, the little edges and stuff, get some membrane down. I'm going to get this area bang on with the digger. We're just filling this in as well. This is some bit we didn't get filled in. Get that dragged in. Can't wait to sort this lawn out. It's an absolute mess, but I don't think we're going to have a chance today. I can just hear some noise on the front. Let's go and have a look.
So we're just getting ready to MOT all this area, and I started over here prepping this up. There's only a few high spots and I just had to get rid of them, membrane it, and then Joe just cleaned up this whole area with the digger, and then I'm just going to go around and see, like I've done on the edges here, just cleaned it up a bit, stuff that the digger can't get. But I'm just going to keep working, getting rid of the high spots, and then we'll get a video once it's MOT'd, or maybe even a time lapse. Yeah?
What's that?
Time lapse.
Of the stone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweetness.
One day, mate.
I ain't driving it.
Huh?
I ain't driving it.
I'm driving that. Got off JVW, JCB fast track. That's a trailer, that. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're having that round there. Whack.
Oh my days.
Nice. That is mega. What a bit of kit that is, mate. Right then, let's get this MOT down. 20 ton in and whacked. Look at that. Stopped it down there where we're going to hand dig the rest, but wow, what a moment. What a moment that is. No more dirt. It's 10 to 7. We got 20 ton dropped all the way around the house at 2:30. Only got 1 ton machines. We've got it in. 10 to 7, in, done, finished. We've left this part out where this pipe is. That spring is constantly running. Well done Charlie staying with me till 10 to 7. But still got to get the digger and dumper off the job, so it's going to be another hour at least for me. And the whacker, which we hate moving. We need a little, could get the wheelbarrow to be fair, but
Help me lift it on.
I have to help you.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to get the digger and dumper off. Might have a talk with you in a bit, but for now, bye for now. Charlie boy. Right, the digger is off and secure. A great day, an unbelievable day. The stone got there at 2:30. We had it in, done, finished. Happy days. Raven, what's this? She loves chicken rodeos. Sit, paw, over paw. Good girl. See you in 12 hours to do it again. Bye for now.
So it is Wednesday today. Joe's gone out. He's got 2 appointments, so it's just me and Aaron this morning. Just getting the job ready. We've moved a few packs of lat up there. There's a load here, and then this is gonna get moved down there. But Aaron is currently taking off the dry verges and the fascias on this part because we're building our roof there and it's getting extended a bit. And I'm just having a big sort out. We've moved all the timbers down there. They were here. And there's just a load of like half empty ton bags, well not even half empty. I'm just moving it into one just so it looks a bit better. I'm gonna move them bricks over there on a pallet. So we've got this nice run. It's a general clean up. And then yeah.
Hello and good morning everyone. Back on site now. I've had a bit of a run around this morning, but basically what we've done is we've stripped the side of the roof off there, and I don't know if you can see here the existing wall plate. So the existing roof timbers are 4x2, which is standard. Obviously we're putting 6x2s in because everything's been quite over spec on the job. We're going to put our wall plate in at the same height as theirs. Their 4x2s have sat on top of that, so we're just going to put a 2-inch bird's mouth, you know, so it lines up. I'll show you that when we do it. But for now, this wall plate is lower on this side, so we're sitting our ceiling rafters on top of this wall plate alongside the roof rafters. We're going to get this wall plate on now on a thin bed of cement, and we're going to fix it down so we can use it today. But then we've got one dividing wall, stud wall, going in the middle of this extension. So what we're going to do is, to make life a bit easier and so we can work on it, where that stud wall is going, there's not many services at all. We can still get services through, but what we're going to do on the underside of these ceiling rafters that we're putting in, we're going to cut the masonry out, the brickwork and blockwork either side, thread a 6x2 in, acting as like a bit of a support beam. That'll be then solid in there. We're going to cut it out nice. We'll put a bit of cement around it and stuff, but then we're going to sit from the top of the wall plate onto that, and it just makes it easier when you're dropping your rafters in. Then we're going to bolt to that side because it's higher. Once that's in and done, it gives us a platform to work on. So yeah, it should work all right. But yeah, let's do it. Bye for now. That ceiling, so I've just bedded the wall plate on now. You can just fix them down if you want, but the reason why I haven't, the bricks have a frog in, so that's where like you see bricks that have got like the middle bit taken out. They only do that because it's less material to make the brick. But if you were going to sit your timber on, it wouldn't have a full sit on, if you like to say. But yeah, all bedded on. Just what I did was I pre-drilled the frame fixers when it was flat on the brick, put mortar on, levelled it, and then just put the frame fixes in. We'll have some dinner now. That would have gone off a little bit, but the fixers will stop it from compressing anymore. We're only sitting timbers on. It's not going to move or anything. So yeah, now after dinner we'll level that across, put that timber in I was telling you about. Let's get some dinner. Right, okay, so you can see we've put that timber in. We did that first. You can see how it broke out over there. It made it so much easier when you're trying to put your ceiling in as well. So we've sat them on the wall plate. 400 centres sat on that. Now, because we don't have the laser, we don't know where it is, we've just drawn a level line all the way along there now. We're going to frame fix a 6x2 onto that back wall, and then that can be framed, it will be bolted eventually. I don't think we've got any resin with us. We'll get that on, get these other ceiling ones across now, and then tomorrow we'll be able to walk on that. So we can get some planks up there and stuff, or get some boards up there, whatever we want to do. So yeah, going well. Right, okay, so a little tip or something that we do. I'm trying to drill and fix this 6x2 onto these thermalites. Lads have just put it on there. As the drilled one, fixed it, drilled one, fixed it, following the line that put on the wall. Because as you're drilling the timber and it's vibrating with the SDS drill, it can just make the fixings dead weak at the end. It was wobbly, obviously no use. So we finished all the fixing, told them to put it on, take it off, and we've just plugged it. So it's just a good little tip now. We've plugged all the holes and we'll put a concrete screw back in. You don't have to use plugs with concrete screws, but this works. It just gives it a good bond. This is getting resin bolted anyway, but for the time, it'll be solid. So yeah, a little tip for everyone. Right, I'm very happy. She's in, screwed together. They need bolting. Aaron's going to be on his own for the first hour tomorrow, so I'm setting Charlie off doing an underpin job. But Aaron's going to get these noggins in and get set up, and we'll get the ridge in. As soon as the ridge is in, then we can weigh up these roof rafters. But yeah, tough day. Every day's been tough. Every day is tough. You can't say it's not tough, can you? Happy days. So we're here now. It's about 9 o'clock. Just set Charlie off doing that underpin job. I didn't get a video, not much to show yet. So I'll get you one as time goes on. We're just putting the noggins in. 2 rows of noggins in here now. We're not going to put anything into the sides yet. We'll finish that as we want to. As soon as that's done, then we're going to get these sheets we're stood on up there. We've got some planks which will go on this floor. We're only putting planks on here just so if you have to drop down we can walk across. I know you can walk on joists, but planks are a lot easier. So yeah, let's get these noggins in. We'll get up there and we'll start this ridge. Bye for now. Right, okay, so the noggins are in. They're all done. We're going to put a bit of a detail on the sides, but we'll run through that later in the project. For now, we have got our anchor resin. So put a new tube on, we'll just squeeze it now. You can see it coming up. This nozzle actually mixes the two things together like an activator and then the actual resin itself. So we've got that near the end now. Pre-drilled 14mm holes for 12mm bolts, allowing a little bit of resin each side. Hoovered them holes out, blew them out, whatever. So now, if you want to come up here, you can get right in there. It's quite tough to actually get this resin stuff out, but you can tell when it starts filling up. So you keep squeezing, keep pulling out. There we go, plenty in. There we go. So now, when you push your bolt in, it's quite hard to get in because it's full of resin. That's what you want. You can feel it squeezing. Squeeze and twist it on a little bit. Now, let that go off for a minute. Same for the next one here. Right the way into the end. Little squeeze. Keep pulling out a little bit. Keep squeezing. There we go. You can see it squirting out. Next bolt. Pushed in. Proper hard to push in, you know that's when it's full. What you want. Sweet, last one. I can't remember the centres for this, I think it is 900, but this opening's 1860 off the top of my head, so we've murdered it by putting 3 in. Oh. There we go, easing out. Last bolt. So, that's how you want. Every one of them's perfect. I know it's going to be a good fix. Important now. I know the lads won't care about stuff like this, but I do. They're quite expensive, these. You probably pay like over £10 for a tube. Might not seem a lot, but it is when you have to buy it every time you use it. We use it quite a lot. That's for the bin. That'll be off in a minute, but we'll leave that on the side. Cap back on. Nice and tight, and you know, next time you go to pick this up, it'll be bang on. This tube's done 3 jobs so far, and you think you've saved 20 quid there. We'll leave that on the side now. Actually, the customer's just made us a brew. We'll have a brew, give that a touch, make sure it's solid. Then we'll nip these bolts up. The reason why we're doing this now, it's not so much the connection of the bolt holding the timber on the wall. It is, obviously, but it's more so for us boys now. We're getting the sheets up there and we're working on top of this to get the ridge on. Didn't just want to get on top of this when it's only got frame fixers, whereas with these 12mm bolts in now, happy days. The joy stangers have got the clout nails, which I've shown you before, twist clouts. I know that me and Aaron are safe working up there because we're probably 6 metres up there now. But yeah, brew time. See you in a second. So, that is absolutely rock hard. Don't have to go mad tightening this, but you can properly nip it up. It's nice, light and nice. You can see it sinking into the timber there. Nice and tight. We can nip it up more if we want to, but for today, so there's a bit of resin that's come out the hole on this one, that's why it's a bit off the timber. But you can hear as I'm tightening it up, it's crushing it, and so it's proper gone off. But yeah, I'll nip these up now, and then get this area cleared, and we'll get on top. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Right, the ridge is in and on. We got that on a few hours ago. Aaron's just pulling this OSB back here out of the way. So, we spent a bit of time getting our first timber. It's so important that it lines up good with the original roof, and we've got it now. So that's our first timber in. We've got the template, so we made it, templated it onto a piece of wood, held that one up, it's perfect. And the other piece now we're going to keep for the template for the rest of these. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's get the rest in. Right, okay, happy days. Roof timbers are in on that side, they're fixed into the ridge. We're just going to go to the bottom now, fix the bottom into the wall plate, and we position the ceiling rafters so we'll be able to fix them together so we're stopping any spread of the roof. Whilst this side's off, we're going to put we had to use an 8x3 ridge. Obviously it's a bit OTT, it's a 7x1 on the original, just to compare that. But we've got another one of these now, which are going to be halfway down as a purlin. So you'll see them when you go in lofts. We're going to break that out now, get that set in, because if we put this side in first, we'd then struggle to get that in. And then once we get the timber set on this side, we'll have to put this in, and it'll make things easier for us. But yeah, we're getting there. Bye for now. Okay, so we've got the purlin in and the noggins. The reason why the noggins slightly don't line up with the purlin is because we marked out the purlin and everything, just cut the noggins just by sight, put them in, and they're slightly not central. Doesn't matter, they're solid, it's doing its job. It's just that there's a tiny gap at that side visually from here, but it's perfect, the job's perfect. But yeah, so tomorrow we're going to get here, get this stripped off so we can get our lines through again, get this side on, and as soon as we've done that, then and we're happy with everything, we're going to get our wall plate straps on and stuff, clear it all out, cement a few little holes up. We're going to cut the brickwork tomorrow on the outside as well, that's too high, and then we're ready to strip the main roof off on a dry day and run it through. So yeah, hopefully we can get that done in the next few days. At least one side would be great. But yeah, that's it. Bye for now. Good morning. It is Friday morning. Serious Friday feeling today, even though we're working weekend. Aaron's just bringing some mortar up. We're going to point that purling up. We're then going to get the sheets out, leaving one sheet in to work on. Then get these roof timbers on. Get these roof timbers on, nogginged out, purling in, fully finished, so that then, come Monday, we're ready to strip the main roof off and get it felted and battened. So yeah, exactly the same as yesterday. Know a bit more what we're in for. So yeah, happy days, let's do it. Okay, so we've set up the first timber now. Basically what we did was we just held it up in line with that little fascia there. It was quite handy to make sure it was the right angle. Cut a level line on the top because we know the ridge is level. That's a good joint at the top. When you're building an extension, it's running through with the existing. It's so important that when you sit on the joists, it sits perfectly on top of your roof to avoid a hump. There is a little bit of tolerance, but if you get it right, it is bang on. So we can see we stripped the tiles off in 2 places, and here as well, it's sat on our timber perfectly onto the existing. So we know now, we call this the pattern, which is now the timber we're going to use as a template. But what we're going to do is, we're going to cut that end, so when we lay it on our pieces over there, we're going to mark and cut that end, mark and cut the bird's mouth out, but obviously this timber's short because there's it steps out on the existing roof. So we're going to leave all our timbers long, so we'll cut the bird's mouth, cut the top cut, and drop these timbers in. Let's do it, Aaron. Okay, so it's dinner time. We've got 2 timbers in either side. Something I've not mentioned to you before is these straps here. So what them straps do is they attach to 3 of the end timbers, and then they hook on. They hook on the block and inside the cavity, and it stops the spread of the gable. Obviously the gable's its own thing, so it just helps strengthen that. You can see over there, we've put a strap in, and when you put your straps in, you've got to put 2 more noggins. So there's 2 straps on either side of the roof holding the gable. We've also got the purling in, got that bedded in. Our 2 timbers, last 2 are ready to go in, but they're easy to put in. So we're just getting all the internal stuff done first, make sure everything's alright, get the sheets out, and then we'll put them 2 timbers in just on planks. Yeah, that's it. Dinner time, bye for now. And there we go. All complete. I'll just show you around the back.
Can we go up there?
So we've got the barge boards on as well. You can use finished stuff, but we just use the 6x2 just because it's next door and stuff, you know, with the access. Got a nice 6x2 on the ladder. The ladder's solid. We've even got a few fixing into the outside masonry as well. That is going nowhere. Yeah, I'll show you now. There's your back roof. Happy days. Hello everyone, it is Saturday morning. We are on this job, which you will recognise, I think, from this episode. I'm not sure or not. Well, last week's. So I'm just about to put my first block in now. You can see what we put in last time. So the damp course is all the way ready around there now. This is finished floor height for the slab. So I'm just going to work my way around, get these blocking, and we need to finish the brickwork, return into that corner. There's be a little pantry there, so we need to get that built. Aaron is on the dig around the back. You'll have seen when me and Charlie were here earlier in the week and put the MOT stone in. We destroyed the lawn, so you'll hear Aaron now. He's just going around with the digger, flattening it all. So when he's done, I'll show you. But for now, let's get some blocks laid. Okay, so brickwork is in, nice and neat. I've laid that with Charlie boy. All the inside skin is in, bang onto that floor inside. Yeah, it's been a good day, a good end to a brilliant week. Dead pleased with it. Monday morning we are taking that roof off, so next week's episode is going to be good, but I hope you like this one. All the comments and likes appreciated as always, but for now, from me and the boys, we'll see you next week.